here's your art class. Make a button, a graphic, a window button, a thumbnail, which is 1900 by 1028, I believe. Horizontal, of course. And any kind of button. And make it illustrate your artwork. Put a photograph of you on the button. Your name. Please don't spell it Yourname. Your name goes on there. If you want to put anything about your art, put it on there. There's 2 or 3 lines of type, not big. One photograph, fairly large, goes from top to bottom, and then the sides should be kind of like somewhat vertical and top to bottom, and take up about not quite half of your button. Then you're going to have some text up in here. Then down below, you're going to have a photograph or a drawing or a painting or a sculpture or whatever it might be of your art. Will be right there below your face or next to your face. So you have your face big, you have your name over here, and you have your art right over here. Okay? You need to make 10 such buttons, 10 of them. Call it Art 01, Art 02, Art 03, up to 10. All right? Don't do 00 to 09. It's just, you don't have to be, it's not necessary to be that computerized. So 01 through 10, and you put all manner of artwork on there, but it's all going to be horizontal. Sort of squarish, sort of horizontal, like that. Take a look at my buttons and see what I did. You can see the ones I'm working on now. They're on the blog page on gorebagsworld.com, GOREBAGGSWORLD.com. If you've never been there before, go ahead and be there now. Well, there's a phrase for you. I could make that work. Sell 1 million copies of that. Be there then. 10. You make 10 buttons with 10 different pieces of art, but the same image of you and the same text that you put in everything. And here's what you do. You make the original a PSD, and you use that as your kind of hammer, as your stamp, that's your maker, okay? So you carve that out, and you save it as a JPEG, okay? So you'll save it as JPEG, so we'll save it as Art 01 JPEG, Art 02 JPEG, Art 03 JPEG, right? The PSD stays the same, it never changes. Huh? Why not? All you got to do is drag out the picture and drop it in the garbage pail. I'll be giving classes on this stuff, don't worry. Is it that you don't know how, or that you just, okay. That is nothing. I'm using Photoshop the way a moron would use it. You don't need layers. I don't use layers. I don't use layers. I just put in stuff. I don't think of anything. I don't calculate anything. I don't use numbers. I just do it. And consequently, it takes me about 30 seconds to make a button. You've seen me do it. It takes me no more than a minute. No more than a minute. And then sometimes it's chasing down the artwork. It still takes me no more than a minute to do it. So boom, 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 boom. Save as, la, 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 boom. It's a routine. I turned out something like 70 or 80 buttons last night between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. I turned out at least that many buttons. At least that many. And I can wallop these things out like, 3 or 4, not a minute, but 3 or 4 of these things on a 5-minute clip. I can do you put the camera on me, and I'll show you how it's done, and I'll show you one after another, after another, after another, and you'll get it when you see it being done repetitively. I can start from scratch. I did this morning. There was nobody there to film it. That's all. When I'm 2 o'clock in the morning, nobody there to film. So, but I'll do it from scratch, and I'll make about 20 of them in front of you in about 3 seconds, and you'll see they're very easy. Yeah. The other thing is, by the way, you don't have to have a photograph of yourself if you don't want to. I would prefer it, but you can use a shot from your Second Life character. You can use a Second Life character. You can use your flesh and blood, whatever you want to do. You can use that as your main character. That's your, but you have to have a face shot on there. I am convinced of this, that a face shot does do something very positive. It tells people you're friendly. It tells people they think they know you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Mrs. Olsen kind of move. You're smiling. You're not actually hurting them. But you're not actually taking the wings off the flies. You don't look anything like Bruce Dern. When I was first studying the social media, which is about 2 weeks ago, I started looking at this every night, every single night. I do some research in it. One of the things I discovered was that the people who get there's people who bullshit, but look at their fucking hits. Oh, I do need to be follow my method. You've only got 45 fucking hits on your video, and you're telling me how to handle this social media. Come on. Let me see your other videos. Maybe this is a fluke, right? No, they're all at 45. What am I listening to?